What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be transitioning to the fourth episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. Christ, that's a good start to the day, isn't it? This one's titled The Scheming Kingdom of Falmouth. Alright, Falmouth. We just established who they were last episode as a major trading kingdom. Probably one of the biggest, and Dworgen is well acquainted with them. It seems like there's something going on a bit behind the scenes there that we're going to explore soon. I think the character we just met, what was her name? The mage that's joining our, the hero party, as it were. What was her name? There's so many characters in this show, I can't even find her. Muran? Is that how you say her name? Something like that. It's the green-haired lady. I don't know if I implicitly trust her yet, but yeah, I'm not sure I implicitly trust her, because of the way she's acting. She feels like she definitely has an ulterior motive for joining in this party, but I guess we'll find that out as time goes on. But last time was mainly catching up with Garzel and making sure the Dworgen Tempest Alliance is now official. We've made our speech, which we got a bit of a scolding for, on how it's too short, it's like too humble, or not too humble, like too reliant on people's support and things like that. We got drunk Shion as well, because she can't hold her liquor for shit, basically. Or if she can, she just drinks so much at a time that it doesn't seem like it. However, Rimuru and the Goblin Boys did end up ditching them, so they could go back to the elf paradise, essentially, that there was EILF, which I still think is just brilliant. Like, okay, sure, of course you would. I don't know how that would work with Rimuru, but we're not going to question it. And we got told off for that because obviously they found out pretty quickly what we had done because of one of the goblins. Which one was it? I'm terrible with their names. Which one was it? Is he probably not even listed here? No, not even listed here. Gobita, Rigardo, and Rigor are like the three main ones that you need to care about of the goblins. And I guess to an extent Harana, although I think she's kind of disappeared at this point. But yeah, we're on to Falmouth, and I guess we'll see what we can get into there. So, going to load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based form actions. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season, the Patreon request shows, some of the backdated shows that I'm doing. There's currently a poll up as well to see what movie you'd like to see me react to this month. I think your name's probably going to win that one. It's definitely winning right now, so that's up there right now. But here on YouTube, we do timer-based, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see the timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. On play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We have watched this one on Crunchyroll, since that's who licensed it here this season, at least here in the UK and the US. No logos or anything, we're just going to fade into the episode and be good to go. You can use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when he's transitioning. That should help you sync up. And with all that said, let's just get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, back to the school. Final exams. There we go. Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Alright, here's our party with Yoran or whatever her name is. Mulan, okay. I will almost right with pronunciation. Oh, she's already here. Cool. Okay. I went a bit quicker than I expected, actually. I wonder if Veldora's going to be important this season. I mean, they show him, which means he must pop up at some point. But I wonder if that's going to be relevant at any point. I love that outfit, by the way. It looks so good. And I assume that's Milim, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright. The Scheming Kingdom of Falmouth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, setting up for a big event. Oh, just for his return, okay. Mm-hmm. Obviously. Mm-hmm. All right, this guy, the other Kijin that we very rarely see. Love river on there. Ooh. Mmm. Ramping up production again. Mm-hmm. And it's only a threat if it's used that way. Like you could say America is the greatest threat to the world, but America wouldn't necessarily do that. Yes, they have a lot of tech and military, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily using it on certain people. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think he's that dumb. Yep. that tracks. Does he ever pull punches? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I bet. You're asking for it. I don't know if anarchy to boss is necessarily correct, but. And over, yep. 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 Right. I mean that makes sense. Oh shit. Okay. Oh boy. I bet that's not going to be the case. Welcome to the craziness that is Tempest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, like he's gonna fall for that. Holy shit. No. Holy shit. Yep. 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 Of course he didn't hit Mulan. Not wrong. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jesus. uh, she's blending in well. Yeah, I'll read the manga. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I suppose, yeah. Yeah. That it is. Such as Falmouth, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, Falmouth ain't gonna be happy. That is true. I don't know what Falmouth could really do against Tempest, though. Too greedy, yeah. So if he learns that some of his trade's gonna go, then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Already thinking about, yeah. This is a good question. How big is our army? Not enough. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh, of course it's a bishop. Oh boy. Of course it became a religious thing. Of course it has. Who? Hmm. Okay, let's setting it up. Alright. Temple Knights, okay. I still don't think that's enough. And of course, it's a holy war. Oh? Are they talking about the kids? Of course, you have a secret art as well. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna find out about that later. Well, we've set up our next conflict. pretty handily now. Not this one. So these are the other worlders, okay. They weren't talking about our kids. Those 300, they're, yeah, nothing. That's not gonna do a shit. Although they're there to provoke something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Berserk, okay. Hmm. He can, probably. At least if they're otherworlders, maybe... I don't know about that. Very entitled. Okay. Yeah, okay. These people are horrible. Very materialistic people. Hmm. That's exploitable by Rimuru then, as a fellow otherworlder. Okay. Well, I can see where everything's going to start converging now. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Milim, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Hmm. What'd be happening there, I wonder? Good episode, though. Because this show's been very slow to build up so far. Like, considering. But it's I equate it just like to because this is split core, just like ReZero was. I equate this to like how ReZero season 2 part 1 ended up being. It was a lot more setup to get the ball rolling and set up the world events so that the second part can cash in all that and you know. This one looks like it might kick off something in this first part with 100 Knights and the other world is coming to Tempest. And their otherworld nature might mean they are bribable by Rimuru. Potentially. Alright. Anything more? I think we'll get next episode title and that's it. Prelude to the Disaster. Oh boy, optimistic. That's an optimistic title, isn't it? Alright, yeah, things about to kick off then. So we finally found our first main conflict point for the season. So yeah, one of the Otherworlders is a Berserker. One's a Berserker. We don't know much about the other two, although the Berserker still thinks she's more powerful or scarier with her abilities, so who knows what they end up being. But yeah, this is our main conflict point then, having to deal with these Otherworlders. I don't think they're going to be too big of a deal. I don't think. Like 100 soldiers and 3 Otherworlders versus tens of thousands in Tempest, like, especially since you're going onto Tempest soil, so you're going into where they have the advantage. I don't know if necessarily this is going to work out too well, but I think part of the idea is to be. I don't think they intend to win here, maybe. I think they intend to drum up support, essentially, so they don't seem like the bad guys. They want to frame Tempest as the aggressors here, which they'll either do simultaneously as we send troops over, or they'll already set up so that they have justification for sending them over in the first place. I'm not sure. But they need that justification to get the Temple Knights, or the Templars, or whatever the hell they called them, I forgot already. We need to get them over. And then, even then, I don't think they've got enough. I don't think they've got enough. 17,000 normal soldiers. I don't know if that's just foot soldiers, if that counts archers, if that counts mages. I don't actually know the composition. But just 17,000 troops is not enough. Because how many were in the Orc army? Let's just remember this. The Orc army from Season 1. How many people were in that? The Great Orc Disaster. It's not here. The Great Orc Disaster. Let's see. The Orc Disaster. The Orc Lord, there he is. How many were? I swear they mentioned how many there were at the same time. Right? I swore they said like there was like 100 or 200,000 of them, wasn't there? Let's see if I can find them. How many orcs in the Orc Disaster? Let's make sure I actually spell that correctly, that might help. There are 150,000 survivors of the Orc army. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, the Orc Lord. Orc Army General. 5 Orc Army Generals, commands 2,500 Orc Knights. Jesus. The army had 200,000 Orc soldiers that were driven by the Orc Lord skill starving ones, yes. So, yeah, what's more powerful? 17,000 human soldiers or 200,000 Orcs? I don't know, I think 200,000 Orcs are a bit more terrifying than 17,000 human soldiers. Even if you've got 3 Otherworlders and the church coming in involved, like, I don't know, this doesn't feel super threatening. The fact that Otherworlders are involved is the threat, right? Like, that's why this seems more dangerous than anything else. Falmouth itself, even if they get, like, the Holy Knights and the Templars, whatever the hell they call them, even if you get those involved, I don't think they have a chance. It's purely based on these Otherworlders, and they're not committed to you. We've already seen they're not committed to Falmouth. If Rimuru can exploit that, he can say, alright, come to Tempest. You can live in freedom, do whatever the hell you want. You don't even have to live here, you can live wherever the hell you want. All you gotta do is just not attack me. If you want to attack back at Falmouth, go right ahead. We won't stop you. But that's easily exploitable. And since he's also an Otherworlder, although I think he's slightly different from other Otherworlders in the fact that, like, there's something a little bit different about him to other Otherworlders. Like, Veldora mentioned there's, like, 2 different types of people that come over to this world. I think Rimuru was one type and everyone else was another. Because he's been reincarnated. The others have been... You can be summoned or you can be reincarnated. Like, I don't know which one the Otherworlders technically are, but... Anyway. Yeah. This is not that much of a threat if we can sway them. And depending on their certain power level. Maybe they'll be able to go up against, like... Maybe they'll be able to stand up against Kijin and stuff. The general Orc army that Rimuru has probably won't manage much against them. Rimuru himself could wipe them all out, probably. I think you'd have to get Benimaru involved at least to maybe stop an Otherworlder. Maybe a combination of Kijin. I'm not sure. I wonder how Ranga would do against one of them. You might be able to slow them. I don't think he'd be able to outright stop them. But I guess we'll see. We're setting up our conflict here, and next episode looks like it's going to be even more set up. And then maybe after that, for episode 6, probably, we'll actually have the fight. So, looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as per usual. Helps grow out the channel. Add your comments what you thought of the episode. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. The season's now ramping up. We've got a lot of the... I'm not going to call it filler, because it's not filler. It's just set up and things we kind of missed from the first season. We've got all those established now that we can go into the actual main arc. And, well, I don't think Falmouth is necessarily content with the idea that Tempest has our allies. So, maybe because it's Falmouth attacking Tempest, maybe some of them will back out of it and be like, yeah, we're not getting involved because it's Falmouth, but... They should, in theory, have allies, and I don't think Tempest needs allies, first of all. But even with allies, they have absolutely no chance, so we'll see. But don't forget to subscribe as well. See you next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.